right, we're going to do a heart check today. I think that it is really important to gauge where we're at in our spiritual lives. And a lot of times I think that we gauge where we're at on our spiritual lives by how often we go to church, how many Bible studies we belong to, how much we're serving at church, how many podcasts we listen to, how many books we're reading. We go down this checklist, what I call checklist Christianity, to decide that we're on track and we're doing it. But the truth is there are actual manifestations in our life that reveal if we're actually doing it, if we're actually following Jesus, if we're actually living out our new natures to be like Christ. So I want to challenge you today. If you find that you're reading, you're learning, you're listening to podcasts, you're reading books, you're doing all of these things, but you find yourself becoming more and more critical and judgmental of others, I have to be real with you. I have to be straight. What that is revealing, and this is not to condemn, this is so that we can correct and get back on track, because that's the goal, right? That's the heart of the Father. He's not here to shame and condemn. He wants us to call each other higher. And so that's kind of what I'm doing today, okay? I'm calling you higher. But the truth is you're becoming puffed up in your knowledge about God, and it's revealing that you don't know him like he wants you to know him. He is a good Father, and he wants us to know him better than we know our best friends. He doesn't want us to learn about him. He wants us to walk with him and live through him. 1 John 4:8 says, whoever does not love does not know God. We have to stop and we have to consider these passages that help us with those checks and balances of what's going on in our heart and where we're really at spiritually. Love is patient, love is kind, love doesn't envy, doesn't boast, isn't proud. So if you're boasting in your information and your knowledge and you're putting yourself above somebody else, are you actually getting to know God, or are you just gaining information about him? These are really important things that we can look at, own, and change. When you're spending time with God and you're getting to know him, something shifts inside of your heart and you see differently. You become more compassionate. You become more forgiving. You become more loving. You become more like him.